All right, all right, all right. I am finally on. I have had some challenges this morning, but it's okay. I'm here. God's plan has not been stopped. So I want to make sure you all are notified. Make sure the machine notifies you, and then I'm going to jump right in. I'm not going to be on long today. I've got a couple of things that I need to get done today. And it's going to be a short day for me. I'm going to relax after that. So I want to make sure I get everything done. When you come in the room, I want you to share this with 2 people and then type "I'm different" in the comments. Okay. Type "I'm different" and share this video with 2 people. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Type "I'm different." I'm different. I am different. I had to take some notes for today's message because it was just so much that I was having to take in. When you get a download, you got to type fast or get you a recorder. You got a recorder on your phone. Just speak into it what you hear God saying. And so I went ahead and just typed it in my notes. So type "I'm different" and then share this video with 2 people. I'm not going to hold you long. I want to get this message out and then get on out there and get my little errands ran and then get back in the house and relax. Thank you for joining. Type "I'm different" and then share this video with 2 people. I'm different. It's all going to make sense in a minute. It's all going to make sense in a minute. It really, really will. Type "I'm different." I'm different. I want you to type that for me. Give the machine just another moment or so to get the notification out. And then I'll get started. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. All right. All right. All right. Okay. So, I want to let you know, first and foremost, your purpose is not selfish. Okay. Your purpose is not selfish. And what I mean by that is some of you have been stuck where you are because someone told you. Now, there's been this saying that's been going around for quite some time: find your lane and stay in your lane. You know what I'm talking about? If you know what I'm talking about, let me know, because this is something that I've heard for quite some time. They say, find your lane and stay in your lane. And so, when you listen to negative influences, which this is, begins to pack layers onto us. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. When we pack those layers on, we begin to lose not just ourselves, but we lose our purpose. Now, I know you're probably trying to figure out, why do I have this screen up? Why do I have, excuse me, this graphic up from last night when I announced that I was going to be going live today? And to look at this picture, what I want you to pay attention to is the picture in this graphic of me walking across this bridge. I want to share with you what dropped in my spirit, because, you know, like I said in the post, I still get revelation, mind-shifting revelation for myself. Okay, but I don't hold it in. I don't keep it to myself. I want to make sure that everyone else receives it. Good morning, Chandra. I want to make sure everyone else receives it as well, because it's not just for me. My life is not my own. I'm not here just for myself. Okay. I cannot be an island unto myself. And so once we begin to really peel back these layers, all of these layers that have been packed on by different influences and different things like that, we begin to see our authentic self. And then we begin to really, as we unveil our authentic self, we begin to discover our purpose. A lot of us are doing things. We're doing things and we think it's our purpose, and it's really not. So I want to get back to this thing of find your lane and stay in it. It sounds real good. Okay. It sounds real good. And it does apply to some people and to some situations, to some things. But when it comes to your purpose, it's all wrong. I know you're probably going to try to fight me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not do it. Listen to what I'm saying. We were not meant to be in a lane, okay? We were not meant to drive one way. We were not meant to stay in one direction. We were not meant to just be here and here only, and we don't do anything else. We just stay there, and that's what we do. That's what that implies. We have to realize when there is negativity that's being pressed on us, that's causing us to be what I like to call in the matrix. Because that's what we are when we keep all of this stuff. Find your lane and stay in it. Find your lane and stay in it. Let me tell you, when I was walking across that bridge and I sat and I looked at this picture, God said to me, you're different. Not because of anything you've done, but because of your purpose. Some people's purpose, hey, if your purpose is to find a lane and stay in that lane, that's fine. That could be an indication that you might be a little selfish because you're in your lane and you're staying there. But when you are on a bridge, he said your purpose is not selfish. Your purpose is then you cross the bridge, but you're building a way for the people that are behind you to get to where they need to be. That changed my perspective just like that. My purpose is not selfish. When we stay in a lane, we're trying to make sure we don't bump into anybody. We're trying to make sure we're going in this specific direction. But God said, when you are on a bridge, when your purpose is to bridge from one space to the next, to help people go from one place to the next, you are reaching back. If you listen to any of my old episodes on my podcast, you'll hear me say this all the time. When you're reaching back and you're pulling the people that are behind you forward, but then at the same time, you're reaching for the future and you're pulling that to you. Come on now, you bridging some things. And some of us cannot find our purpose because we're too busy trying to stay on the straight and narrow that somebody else said. When you're on a bridge, it's some turmoil underneath you. It could be some water. On that bridge, there is a canal that I was going across. Okay, there is a river downtown Richmond. a massive river that flows downtown Richmond. Sometimes you got to cross that bridge. Sometimes you got to cross that bridge. This shifted my whole mindset when it comes to my purpose, because you have to be settled in your purpose. You have to know without a shadow of a doubt that it's not just about you and what you are going after, but there are some people that are coming up on your rear that you're going to help pave the way for, and you are connecting them to their future. You're connecting them to their purpose. Listen, service industry, we got to get this. We have to have the heart of a servant. It's missing right now. We want to see what we can get. How far can we go? How much can we get our names in lights? But when you know you're crossing that bridge, you know you're making a way for some other folks. You're not staying in a lane. We have to get our mind in check, man. We have to get our minds in check. That lane represents us being selfish and stingy. Find your lane and stay in it. Well, I might be the one to pave your lane. I might be the one to make your lane. We are creative. We are builders. We construct. And too many of us are trying to find a lane and stay in it. Good morning, Catherine. But instead of trying to find the lane to stay in it, build that lane. Build that bridge. Pave the way for somebody, for some folks. That trail that I was on yesterday, listen, that messed me up. I'm on a trail that was the Richmond slave trail. Somebody paved that way for me. Somebody created that bridge for me. I have to keep going. I can't be stingy staying in my lane. I have to create that bridge. Let folks ride in their lane. Let them ride, because that's what they riding. Let them ride. You create. You build. You construct. Your purpose is greater than riding in a lane and staying in it. I'm telling you today, you have the permission, you have the authority, you have everything that you need to come up out of that lane. Some of us can't get to where we need to be. We can't do what we're supposed to be doing because we're too busy trying to stay in a lane. Jesus. And it's hindering us. It's holding us back. Because that's not where we're supposed to be. We're not supposed to be in somebody's lane. I'm different. Some of you may be aware of this. Some of you may not. I'm a preacher. And when I got my hair cut years and years ago, I used to have really long, pretty hair. Now I just got short, pretty hair. Same thing. But I got my hair cut really short. And I had several folks say, oh, well, it'll grow back. No, it won't, because I'm going to keep getting the cut. I'm different. Now I got pink hair. And I'm still well capable. I'm different. I'm not staying in somebody's man-made lane in their thoughts and their influences. I'm not staying in someone's lane. Nah. My purpose is greater than a lane. I'm bridging some stuff. I'm bridging some people. I want to tell you about this quote that I absolutely positively love. It's by Rosalind Carter, former President Jimmy Carter. Good morning, Gloria. Former President Jimmy Carter's wife. It says, a leader takes people where they want to go, but a great leader takes people where they don't necessarily want to go, but ought to be. Some of y'all are frustrated where you are right now because you stand in somebody's lane. And you were designed to be a great leader. But instead, you follow in the influence of somebody else and stand in somebody's lane. You need to cross the bridge. Create, build, construct the bridge for somebody else. As you build it for yourself, you're building it for somebody else. It's time out. It is time out. We say we want to level up and we're going to move differently, but we come with the same mindset, the same stuff, the same garbage. How are we leveling up, but we have the same mindset? If you reuse the same information, if it's recycled information, if it's recycled mindsets, how can you level up? I don't understand that. How can you level up? How can you move differently if you have the same mindset? If you're using the same thoughts, the same thoughts, how can you level up? How can you move different? It is impossible. You then perpetrate the same issues. Insanity. I talked about that last week. It is insanity. Pure insanity. You weren't meant to be in somebody's lane. So stop trying to find your lane and stay in your lane. That's for people who are scared to go out and be their authentic selves and who are scared to build. They just want to ride what's already there. Hey, not knocking you, not if that's your thing, do your thing. But for a lot of you that's in my inbox and emailing me and messaging me and stuff, you don't know your purpose because you're trying to stay in somebody's lane. Get out of their lane. Get off the whole highway altogether and go build. Go and build. It is not meant for you to stay in that lane. It is meant for you to go create. Listen, I ain't come on here to fuss at y'all. I really didn't. But I had to show you this. I had to show, look at this bridge. Be creative. Be a creator. Be a builder. Be who you have been designed to be. And stop allowing these people who are afraid to tap in. They are afraid to tap in because it feels good to stay in their own comfort level. They don't want you out of yours. They're not going to get out of theirs. And if they do get out of theirs, they don't want you in yours because it may show them that they still need to do more. Good morning, Katrina. Listen. I told y'all I wasn't going to be on here long, and I'm getting ready to wrap it up. But I needed you to see this. I needed you to see that. You are different. So when people come to you with that foolery, you need to find your lane and stay in it. No, baby, I don't. I'm bridging some stuff. I'm a whole bridge. I'm for the people. I don't do lanes. That's for people that's scared to get out and go be who they need to be. Thank you, Catherine. I'm so happy that it was impactful. So when they tell you find your lane and stay in it, no. I'm building a whole bridge. I am a whole bridge. I am a bridge. And if they have to ask, what bridge are you, or what are you bridging? Watch me work. If I got to tell you that you don't, hey, that's on you. So don't let people talk you out of your destiny with these little sayings that they got going on around here. Stop letting people have influence in your life when they're really speaking out of their own fear, when they're really speaking out of their own cautions. Your hands were made to build. Your hands were made to carry some folks. They riding. They in their lane riding. You working, you building. That might be their form of work, but whatever. Let them stay there. But stop letting these people say this stuff to y'all. Stuff that makes no difference, but is holding you back. It's keeping you at bay. Your purpose is way over there. And you trying to figure out, is it mine? Should I get to it? You don't know what to do. Because you're letting these people influence you. Yes, Katrina, I am a builder. I'm going to end here because listen, I could keep going, but I said I wasn't going to be on here long. If you don't remember anything else, I want you to remember when people come to you with these different sayings and it sounds good, find out what it really means to you. Find out the back meaning of it for you. I don't accept a lot of things that people say. I'm not getting ready to find no lane and stay in it. No, not at all. I shall not. But I will build a bridge. And I will pull these people up and I will bring my future to me. So that is all that I wanted to say. I want to remind you that Authentically You, celebrating freedom and purpose masterclass does begin January 3rd, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Deposit is $75. And the second payment is due by the first class, which is $148.50, January 3rd. The final payment is due by the second class, which is January 9th. That amount is $223.50. You want to get in. Coach-karena.teachable.com. You want to get in. This is going to shift you. It is going to shift you. Trust and do believe. Spacing is limited. You want to go ahead and get in. Don't wait to the last minute. Don't do it. Do not do it. Coach-karena.teachable.com. If you want to take advantage of the $75 deposit, you can go to coach-karena.teachable.com and you'll see the additional instructions there. Listen, let's do this differently. Let's not take reused information and say we leveling up. We moving different. How we moving different? I'm not getting ready to get started again. I'm not going to do it. That's all I wanted to say. You all have a great day, and I will see you all tomorrow. I love you.